Hey there, it's Chris Bogue. I'm about to reveal to you the answer to the classic Sell Me This Pen riddle from Martin Scorsese's movie, The Wolf of Wall Street. Now this is part 2, so if you haven't watched part 1 yet, please click this link and go watch it first. Here we go.
Sell me this pen right here. You think you could sell anything? Show me how it's done.
So I actually hate the pen question. Why do hiring managers still ask it? Because it's intimidating, and they want to see you think on your feet. Just remember, it's not about the pen. What they want to see is you being creative. Sell you this pen, huh? Why don't you do me a favor? Write your name down on this Post-it for me. Okay, now this is the actual solution in the movie. Shane gets Leonardo DiCaprio's character to buy by creating an urgent situation in which a pen is necessary. It's brilliant, and it's exactly the way you should think about this problem. A better way to think about it is, can you make this person want the pen? Darn it! You've seen The Wolf of Wall Street already. Boss, can I ask you a question? Notice how I ask permission to start asking questions. It's a very subtle thing, but if you ask, people will almost always say yes. Questions are a seller's best tool, but make sure you have their consent before you start grilling them. When was the last time you bought a pen? Okay, now anybody who watches my YouTube series knows that I love numerical questions and questions where the prospect has to tell me a story. This one question does a lot. First, it establishes whether or not this person actually buys the type of thing that I'm selling, and it tells me whether or not they have decision-making power.
No idea.
Well, where'd you get these two from?
My assistant buys them in bulk, Bogue. Where are you going with this?
Respectfully, I can't help but notice you already own 2 of the same pen, which leads me to wonder, what were you hoping to get out of talking with me today? Okay, I call this one calling out the game. Now, he thought he was being pretty slick when he pulled out that second pen, but what he actually did was just tip his hand. He's Johnny Two Pens over here, and he's talking to a salesperson trying to buy another pen. That signals to me that he's unsatisfied with the status quo.
You're out of line, Bogue.
No, you're out of line. This whole thought experiment is out of line. Don't yell this at your boss unless they're very funny. I would never sell you a pen that I wouldn't use myself. Ever see one of these babies? And here's my twist. This is classic challenger sale. He came into the conversation expecting one thing, but I listened, and through observation, I found a problem that he didn't even know that he had. And now I'm selling him a solution that only I can offer.
Ooh, Mr. Fancy Pen.
Pilot V5, the only pen I use. Do me a favor, write your name down on a Post-it for me. Now that I have his attention, instead of describing to him my solution, I'm showing it to him in real time so he can experience it for himself.
Ooh. This is nice, Bogue.
$1. Remember that diagram that we always use here? Yeah, well, this guy just entered that very narrow window where he's ready to buy. That means it's time to tell him the price without hesitating and without backpedaling.
It's a little steep for me, Bogue.
The price is the price, $1. Take it or leave it. Always commit to the price, especially when it's your boss pushing you. Stick by it and make sure it's easy as possible for the person to sign up. I chose $1 because I knew he probably had it in his pocket, and my only goal here is to sell a pen.
All right, you got a deal.
And that's it. How do you sell the pen? I'd love to hear, so leave a comment, and as always, be sure to subscribe for more fun updates every week. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.